my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, baby? Yes, we have new t-shirts, my darlings. We have our Powerpuff Superwoman. It had to be her. It could not be anybody else. As you very well know, she is the first and front and center of every episode, and she represents us. She represents all of us. She represents our strength. She represents our fabulosity. She represents eating our salads and minding our business. And baby, what is delayed is not denied. We have come out with the baby blue, and when you turn around, we have what is delayed is not denied. We did longer sleeves this time around for our girlies. For those of you that are conscious of your upper arms, I got you, mama. We also have what? The crew neck, so that you are comfortable with your limousine girlies and you can go everywhere and anywhere. We have no tags. Instead, I made sure that it was a print so that you have no reactions. There you go, my darlings. Are we living and loving? Beautiful cotton. Might I add that we ship internationally. We have it in our beautiful sky blue for a punch of color for spring. We also have it in cream, my darlings. Yes. And sizes small to 4X. I went out yesterday. Was it day before yesterday? And when I tell you the amount of compliments that I got, I screamed. I was like, is there something that I do not know? And I was so impressed with the amount of guys that said, I need this for my mom, I need this for my wife, I need it for my girlfriend, for my sister, for my cousins. And they just kept on asking. I was at the mall, and it was unbelievable. You can tuck her in. It's a long tee, and you will absolutely absolutely love her. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy. Yes, darlings, the links are below. Go ahead and get yours. If we sell out, I will order more. All right? Love you, and thank you. Mwah. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, my darling? Girl, when I tell you, it is not a good week for women of color, to be specific. I have just finished doing an episode about our beautiful Nancy, who was deleted by her husband. Can you imagine? Deleted by her husband. He slept the night in the house after deleting her, and then decided, oh, let me just go and give the ammunition of which he used to his friend, and letting him know that he just couldn't take it anymore, as if walking away was not an option. Well, walking away is exactly what happened with Gigi Beauty's husband. Gigi Beauty came out to announce that she is getting a divorce from her husband of 11 years, of which they have 2 beautiful children together. To be specific, he did it on her birthday. She thought that he was coming to give her a wonderful present. The present was truly a surprise. That, baby, you know what? I don't want you no more. I don't know whether it's an epidemic in the social media space where all of these influencers are breaking up from their beaux. So before we get into it, let us hear a couple of things, and then from there I'll comment after. Okay? Let us start with the beautiful Gigi.
I was literally just doing my skincare, finishing it off because I'm going to record a video right now. I'll talk about something really quickly that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, or maybe I just haven't heard people talk about it. But waking up after finding out traumatic news, like, it's such a weird feeling. After waking up, a few seconds, even minutes, feels like everything is normal. And then it's like your brain registers actually then what happens, and then it all starts to flood back, and then you realize, hold on, it wasn't a dream. Then, like, the reality of what happened hits all over again. It's such a weird feeling. So I've been using this eye cream for like the last 2 months because it brightens, moves, and depuffs. I'm not gonna lie, the amount of crying that I have done, It's come in handy. But yeah, no, that experience was literally me for the first 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie to you, I dreaded going to sleep because I feel like my brain was so used to like my life being the norm and how it was for the last like 11 to 12 years that then when I woke up, my brain just didn't register like what was going on. Like it reset every night. I just didn't want to sleep. I did not want to sleep because I just know the same feeling is just going to happen every morning. Just an experience that I feel like I've not heard really people talk about. I just wanted to share it with you guys. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for the love, the support that you have given me and my children. It does not go unnoticed, and I deeply that's gonna make me cry again. Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. Honestly, it means a lot. Right, okay.
I am getting a divorce. It's weird to say, but I'm getting a divorce. He asked me for a divorce. I will see. And this just leads me to say, I will never get married. Me, Renee Donaldson, get married and walk down the fucking red aisle. You having a laugh, mate? No. A man can love me for the rest of my life without a ring on this fucking finger. I ain't get married. Get married for what? Get married for what? A commitment where a man can still cheat. If I get married, the law needs to say, if this man cheats on me and betrays me, I deserve his life. If I get married, the law has to put in writing, if this man cheats on me, he has to get the death penalty. Man, I get married and I have to walk down the fucking red aisle and dedicate my life to a man for so many years, have children with this man, and he goes out there and fuck on me and cheat on me and come back home and ruin my life, and I'm left heartbroken. Without your love, heartbroken. I don't know what to say. I never felt this way, heartbroken. Fucking mad. And this is why I said to people, if Renee was to ever get married, I'm getting married, it's going to be a Sheen wedding. It's going to be a Sheen wedding. Because these people spend so much money, thousands, millions on a wedding. And a man can still cheat on you. Come home and have a one night stand and tell you I fucked up. A girl can message you at any time and tell you I've slept with your man. And you're sitting there thinking, what the fuck do I do? I don't want marriage. What's marriage? Marriage is supposed to be commitment. Marriage is supposed to be sacred. Marriage is supposed to be honesty. Your long life partner. Nowadays, marriage don't mean nothing in big blood clot 2026. Marriage went down the line in 2020, darling. People stop being faithful. I don't want no marriage. None. Because not everything you see is glitter and gold, darling. Not everything you see is glitter and glow. It turns into copper. It starts to rot. Alright? So you people that feel like marrying is a flex, darling, it's not a flex. Marrying is not a flex, darling, at all. And I feel sorry for her. I feel so sorry because you see, men, these men don't give a shit. These niggas ain't loyal. When I was down for you, look what you put me through. So you look, go ahead, go get married. Go get married. You do it. But let me tell you something, if you're going to go out there and get married, because I'm not trying to put fear in you lot's heart, I'm not trying to say everyone shouldn't get married, but you see, if you're going to get married, make sure you do a fucking prenup.
Some men are so weird and so strange. How can you be unfaithful to your wife and then she files for divorce because of your infidelity? And she finally tells her story about why she and you are divorced and what she experienced. And then because you're so narcissistic and because you're so weird and because you don't want the world to think a certain way. No, let me get the receipts because I don't want to even misquote. So this is what he said. I wish she could post all the videos of us without editing and you'll see the behind the scenes. Very sassy. Very sassy. Then he wrote, because someone put a comment, he goes, because I cannot fake it online like the most of these influences, he can't even write, all for what? AdSense, money, nah, I can't sell my soul like that, okay? And then the last thing he wrote is, too good, what? Do you know? Because someone said, oh, she's always good, too good for him. But my thing thing is, why are you commenting? You and this girl met when you was little kids in school. So what, you was faking it all that time, over 10 years?
Is this a joke? Gigi Beauty, the beautiful Gigi Beauty, came on TikTok and said that Adriano, the uncle from Kenya, asked her for divorce on her birthday, on her 30th birthday, after she flew him to Dubai for 8 days and paid for accommodation and food and everything. I'm flabbergasted. I'm lost for words. I need to know, was he like Ahmed? Was he a brokey? Were you holding everything down for the whole time or what? I don't want to make assumptions because Gigi didn't say that, but I just want to know, NPC to girl, like, what was going on? Because how could he do such a thing when you are the one who even brought him and put him on? Because what, he think he got some muscles and he's now somebody. Bear in mind, he wasn't before. No shade, I know that's your baby's father. However, how dare you? So Gigi finally went on YouTube and broke her silence, even though we did talk about it when we saw the post that Adri posted about him trying to cook for another girl for Valentine's Day, and I thought it was so disrespectful and he deleted it straight away. But that happened and we reported that they were not together anymore and they split up. She's finally opened her mouth and spoke herself, and I feel for Gigi because really and truly it's been over 10 years we've seen her on YouTube, and that tramp had the audacity to betray her and cheat on her. Yuck. And people were saying in the comment section, oh, he's recently turned back Muslim, or he's Muslim. So what, did he do that strategically so he can be able to get more wives? What a dusty. Anyways, Gigi, all I know is you're going to continue thriving. You've never been an attention whore. You've never been an attention seeking person, but utilize whatever you can do with YouTube. Run up the coin, sis. I have no doubt you'll get over this. I have no doubt you'll find love again. I have no doubt you and your family will do well, you and your daughters. Continue to do what you're doing, because babes, he can never, I repeat, he can never break you. Follow her tea and chit chat. Bye.
Quick story time. She said nothing but facts. She said nothing but facts, because I don't know why men do this, but they must be tapped. They must hate us. So yeah, just a quick backstory. My former husband, I took him to Dubai for his birthday in January, just gone, last year. Right? I took him to Dubai, 8 days in Dubai. Do you know how expensive 8 days in Dubai is? Him there because he's always wanted to go there. I paid for everything. I paid for the flights, I paid for the hotel, I paid for the food. And it was a nice surprise. He's always wanted to go to Dubai. So I thought, why not? It's your birthday, I love you. You know? The people that I love, you will get everything. By the way, just to add as well, that was not a milestone birthday. November the 18th, I was turning 30. It's a milestone birthday. It's a birthday of a new chapter. Do you know what I got? I got asked for divorce. On my birthday, he asked me for a divorce. I was sitting there waiting for my present. The present like this, he asked for a divorce. He left me crying there on my birthday the whole day. For 2 days straight. Until after he came back and was like, actually no, I don't want a divorce. Yeah.
Let me see. Gigi, I am so sorry. I don't know you personally, and anytime a couple breaks up, it's very hurtful. You have 2 beautiful daughters. You had a future of which you believed you would have, and now you have to walk this path alone with your children. I'm happy he walked away as opposed to the husband that Nancy had who deleted her. So let us thank God for the small wins that we have here.
My name is Angelica Wandu. I am the CEO and founder of The Shade Room.
How long have you been living in LA? Or were you born here?
I was born here.
Oh, wow.
I was born and raised in LA.
What was that like growing up in LA?
So both my parents are from Imo State. They came from Nigeria in the 80s. My mom was a nurse and my dad was like all kinds of things. He was a professor, he was a realtor, all of these things. And very shortly on, when I was 6 years old, I had a tragedy in my family. So my dad killed my mom. Yeah, and there's 5 of us, all 5 sisters. You know, he was very abusive, so he killed my mom while we were in the home, you know, that day. And so after that, I feel like my experience in LA was very traumatic because we went to foster care. You know, my uncle wanted to take us to Nigeria, but the courts asked us where we wanted to go. And you know, kids not knowing, because my uncle is a businessman in Nigeria, and he's like, we can take care of you, you can stay with family. They gave us as kids the option of staying in America or going to Nigeria. They didn't ask our family. And we chose to stay in America because that's all we knew. We were like, we're staying here. So because we chose to stay here, we had to then go from foster home to foster home. So it was very rough. Growing up. Definitely rough growing up.
Wow.
You're still here. You get to raise your children. You get to grow old with your children. You get to see your children grow up and have their children. That in itself is a blessing. I don't know the details. We only know your side. We don't know his side. And I am absolutely certain that he would have things that he has to say, and that there were things that were going on in your relationship where you had seen a couple of red flags, but you didn't pay attention to them because you must have thought, well, you know, it will blow over. You're a good person, and I believe that he is a decent person too. I do believe that. It's just that I think you grew out of each other as teenagers, and now you've turned 30. Give or take, what, 15, 13 years? People grow out of love. They do. They do. And maybe he got tired of the charade. Maybe he got tired of hiding behind the scenes, because it very much is where you are hiding in plain sight, because the nature of your job is to be positive, fabulous, glamorous, beauty, hair, skincare, family. And that's the catcher in the rye, because showing your family and that being part of your channel is tough. It's tough. Did it grow your channel? Yes. Look at all of your fans. They're ablaze. Oh my God, Fumi, did you know Gigi Beauty? Did you know Gigi Beauty? I really didn't know Gigi Beauty. But I know you now. And your followers live and love you. Live and love you. What happened to you is unfair. But I do want to give you a gentle advice. Don't talk about the details of your relationship. That was why I really appreciated what Patricia Bright did. She said, my baby's father is a good man, and left it at that. There's no point bringing about the details, because there's your side, there's his side, and then there's the truth. And it comes from both sides. So, you know, you might have done this beautiful gesture of taking him to Dubai, but we don't know what he has done for you in the past. I know, as a mature mama out here, he didn't just get up one day and decide on your birthday to ask for a divorce. This has been lingering on him for a long time, and it might have weighed on him for a long time. Do I think he's tactless? Do I think that he's insensitive? 100%. Do I think that it's insensitive for him to say he wants to, you know, cook for another Valentine, another woman on Valentine's? Absolutely. Money is a tricky thing. And I know a lot of very young, inexperienced. You did not know the kind of money you were going to make, but you made it. Maybe you said some things that were insensitive to him because you were the one making it. You held everybody down. You should have put that in savings. Let him get his job so that he feels masculine. It's all a learning platform. It's not your fault. Who doesn't want to spoil the people that they love? I see it every day. It's not your fault. Not at all. You are very young. And I think that when you are young and you're doing your thing, he's doing his thing, who would have known that this would grow into the empire that you built it for? Somebody told me something the other day, and it really sat with me. He said, Fumi, this might be your channel. It's not your platform. It belongs to YouTube. Your followers will follow you everywhere. So make sure that you have your own platform. Because it goes and it comes and it goes. Build that for yourself. And I know you will fall in love again. You're only 30. Only 30. You'll fall in love again. You might marry again. You might have even more children, which is always a blessing. This had run its course and it's taught you lessons. That's why I say, when it comes to marriage, it's not, oh, let's get married. Are you prepared to do life with me? Then it has a different connotation. Because we're not talking about the good times. The good times are always easy. The good times are easy for everybody. To go on vacation, holidays, buy expensive things. That's fabulous. But what you want is somebody who will be with you through the hard times. Will not even blink once to say, I'm with you, mama. It's me and you. Through the hard times, that is what the marriage is. That's what the union is. So when you turn and look at your significant other, you know, me and you. It's always been me and you. Let him go. He wants to go, let him go. Mourn, grieve what you thought you had, and you have every right, because you thought you were doing it right. Because you thought, if I take care of my family, if I hold this family down across the board, I'm doing the right thing. That you won't love anybody else. Because you are showing how you love him every day by doing what you are doing. No. 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 You need to take time out for the two of you. You need to always communicate. Always speak love to each other. Because the money can become resentful. The money can become a trap. The money now makes him resentful. And he feels that he's not saying what he wants to say because you're paying the bills. He doesn't have a say in the children's upbringing because you're paying the bills. Because you might have said something off the cuff, well, I'm paying for da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and that really stifled him. And I'm saying that to all the women out here who are the breadwinners in their family. Never ever use money as a weapon, because they will become resentful. In the same way, we have women out here who are married to wealthy men, and they will tell you, well, you know what, I'm paying the bills. I'm the one that decides on what holiday we go to. I am the one who decides where we go to on vacation. I'm the one that will decide what I want to eat. Okay, you know what, you get what you want to eat. I want to get this for myself. Because you hold the purse strings. I am absolutely certain that if he came up to me, he would say one or two things along those lines. Because not one person is innocent and not one person is guilty. In a marriage, absolutely not. Communication is key. You will love again, you will laugh again. Stop talking about intimate details about your relationship when he is not able to talk about his side. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It becomes messy and it becomes entertainment for people just to sit and say, I will never get married again. Get married to somebody who loves you. Use your initiative. Use your initiative. Think about what you want and have my book of rules. I have it on this channel. Have the rules. Stick by the rules. Do that. And majority of the time, you'll be able to make your way. Whatever money you make, put it in savings for the family, for the children, for an SOS. But to blow it, to blast it, to say I'm, doing this and the other, no. No. You have to let him breathe and have his freedom. Please, I am not siding him. I am not siding him. What he did, what you told us that he did was wrong. What I am saying is that what led up to that? That's what we don't know. That's why I don't want you to talk about it. Leave it. We're sorry that you're divorced. I'm so sorry because I can see that you're hurting and that you've cried and that you loved him. And in many, many ways, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's a rough week for sisters out here. But I'm happy that you're alive to tell the tale. I'm happy that you're alive. You've got your daughters. Find a way to be able to work together and co-parent. God bless you, my darlings. And as far as I'm concerned, I really just chuck it down to they got married very young. And things happened for her at a very young age, where you're still developing and you're learning and you're making your mistakes. You've got to make mistakes in order to learn. That's just the way that it goes. Nobody is wrong here. We can only give humble advice and say, you know what? It is what it is, Mama. Thank God for it. Don't regret it, because you have these beautiful children and you move on with your life. Okay? I'm sending you best wishes to the both of you and to the children, because your children are old enough to watch this, to listen to this. And I don't like it that because of what you have put out there, you have your followers calling him names. He's the father of your children. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love.